What's up, guys? This is Astranox. It's time for a showcase of Riza Hawkeye in PvP from the Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood collaboration. So this hero is, well, mostly for PvE content. Control environment in PvP is where you're going to be able to make her sort of like shine, but yeah, she's definitely hard to position. This is the way I have her built. She's got 15 skill up, and she's on penetration speed set. And to be honest, I would go with the stealth artifact so she can stay alive longer. You could build her even more offensively with higher offense stats, but I had to, well, I don't know if I have survivability on her. It's not really survivability, but I have a team that can allow her to survive long enough so she can do her thing. Warhorn is what I'm using on her. But to be honest, like if she has stealth, it's going to be a big deal, guys. It's going to be a big deal to keep her alive, but I mean, who's got a bunch of those laying around? Maybe you're already using that thing on another ranger. So yeah, keep that stuff in mind. So of course, in a control environment, arena offense, guild war offense, yeah, you're gonna be able to bait elements into the rest of your team. Hopefully your frontliner. Now you want to pair her with a hero that actually provokes the enemy team, right? That's the whole point. You're trying to provoke them, so they're forced to use skill 1, which is going to be a single target attack in most cases, which will in turn get reduced by 30% because of Riza Hawkeye's passive, right? And stuff can happen because of that. You are distracting the enemy, you're forcing them to attack your frontliner, which is not Riza. She can actually deal damage comfortably in stealth or outside of stealth, depending if you do have the artifact or not. But in this case, at least Warhorn allows her to cycle faster, but most importantly, gives some attack for the rest of the team. So Senya is the hero of choice here for me, for my account, because that's the hero that I have built, right? I mean, you could be running other heroes. Cecilia could work out pretty well since she can, you know, provoke the whole enemy team. But Senya, she can do some pretty solid damage, right? She's self-sufficient with the greater attack buff with her exclusive equipment, so that's cool. And you can Soulburn skill 3 and just get that S3 to go back to back. It's great. It's definitely great. And I mean, yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's okay. Riza Hawkeye, right? Like, this is not a Senya. This is not a hero you're gonna be able to bring in that many battles. This is a hero that can just get clapped. If she gets popped out of stealth, she's gonna get murdered. If you're fighting another player in RTA, they will see you coming a mile away, and they're just going to just destroy her. And what, you're gonna be building her with survivability? What is the point to bring this hero in PvP if you're gonna be building survivability on her? Then she's not gonna be dealing damage just so the frontliner actually takes 30% less damage from single target attacks only, right? Like not including attacks that hit everyone. It is definitely messy to use this hero if you're going to be bringing her versus an actual player, not against the AI. Against the AI, you know, arena offense, guild war offense, you can just, you know, you bring Senya versus like a fire hero, maybe 2 fire hero. I mean, you're not going to be bringing her versus Huayang. She's just going to get destroyed, right? But I mean, I don't know. They might be using some other fire hero, right? Yeah, like a Raz. Like in this case here, we got Ravi, right? So I can bait them. I can bait Ravi into Senya. I don't need to rely on the provoke to actually land. If you're gonna be doing something like this, you're gonna be playing with provokes. You gotta make sure that they don't have some way to cleanse that provoke off of them. Like an Angel of Light Angelica, if you're not able to land decrease hit chance debuff from Senya's skill number 3, the provokes, they will be removed, and it's gonna mess up your plan, right? So she's definitely not an easy hero to use in PvP, guys. If you don't have the stealth artifact, yeah, I mean, if you do have the stealth artifact, you can actually bring her against an actual player in World Arena. More chances that it works there, right? But in my case, I don't have it, so I'm playing it differently. But as you can see, it's working out alright. Now, is she actually helping the team? That's the big question here. Well, not really. Are you seeing my Senya? Like, look at her health bar. Does she need that 30% damage reduction? No, she doesn't. She doesn't. She's surviving just fine on her own. I mean, I even have a million here, like if I need to heal up. But Riza Hawkeye in PvP, it doesn't mean that you should be using her because it actually can work, right? Like, it needs to actually work well, and a lot of heroes, you know, they're really good. They're actually good. They're usable. They are, you can bring them in a lot of different battles and all over the place, and you don't have to worry about getting one-shotted and not contributing to the team much or at all, like in Riza's, you know, Hawkeye's case here. Okay, so you want to use her real bad. How is she going to shine? The skill number 3, there's quite a few things going for it, right? There is the fact that you can remove all buffs from the target. And then you can potentially push back their combativeness by 50%. Now, on turn number 1, that could be really good if you manage to get turn 1. But of course, there are heroes that have much better base speed that might be built purely to open. As an opener with very high base speed, you're not gonna be opening with Riza against those type of heroes. Let's say you do manage to get the initial turn, or maybe you're in a control environment, you are baiting them into some other heroes or something like that. Maybe you're disabling them somehow. Well, Riza, removing all buff off the target, hopefully doesn't get resisted, 15% innate resist, right? And then 50% combativeness push. That's cool. That's cool. And then you get a buff for herself for her next attack, and also for the foremost ally. That ally will get that buff, and it is damage increase, 20% from what I remember. Now, Senya, she's built slower, right? So Riza, she does skill 3. Now Senya is going to be able to deal more damage when she opens up with the skill number 3. That could be pretty solid. If you do manage to have, I don't know, maybe a Tagil's Ancient Book, or you save 10 souls, and Senya goes with the skill number 3, maybe she has a tag buff, because her exclusive equipment gives her the greater tag buff after she deals the damage with the skill number 3. But let's say you have a tag buff, plus you have the Hawkeye, buff that skill 3 gives. Now that's quite a bit of damage increase, and whoever's in the front, whoever's gonna get that buff, it doesn't mean it's gonna be game breaking, but it's something that can help. It could be, sort of like a strategy. You really want to push back the combativeness of that enemy after you remove all their buffs. You're able to, boost the damage of that hero in the front, boost the damage of Riza's skill number 1 when she gets to go. So there's that. You got the 30% damage reduction on single target attack, which does stack with Aureus, because Aureus' damage, sharing toward the damage resurrection toward the knight wearing it, right? So together makes up for some pretty high damage reduction versus a single target, enemy team. So you could definitely do some great things with that. But what if the enemy team just ignores that hero in the front? I mean, they might not be able to. If you're stealthing your Riza, you have the artifact, you get lucky, it keeps triggering, you do need to limit break that thing. It's limited, so not everyone will have that. Not everyone will have that thing limit broken all the way through. It's 70% chance to trigger, I believe, when it's at plus 30. Right, so there's some things you can pull off with this hero, but I'd like to hear what you guys think about Riza in PvP. She's a fun hero, but yeah, not a serious one. That's it for this one. I'm Astranox. Good luck with all ya do. Peace out for now.